Hello everyone. I thought I should probably give you a personal update on the current situation. By now you will know that we've had to make the difficult decision to temporarily close the Regal Cinema, and I don't want to go into the details of why, as you're probably rather fed up of hearing all about it. Suffice it to say, we're closed for the time being. This means we will not be showing any of our scheduled films, live screenings, or hosting any private hires. At least until the end of April, and possibly beyond that date, subject to developments in the management of the crisis. First of all, can I thank all of our members who've taken the trouble to get in touch with us with some really lovely comments about how important the Regal Cinema is to our community and how we must make sure that we return after this current emergency, and return we shall. Many have kindly said that you don't want refunds for your future bookings, and we are grateful for the sentiment and your generosity. However, we are a film club and not a commercial business, although it must be said we do run on a business footing with a very close eye on the numbers, the finances on a day-to-day basis, and we have to thank Sue Ruth for that. As you know, our club's aim is to cover all our expenses. We're a not-for-profit, and let you see the films that you want to see. Consequently, our aim throughout the duration of this closure is to reschedule all the films we will have had to have cancelled over the next couple of weeks to some time in the future when we are back to a degree of normality. The only exception to this will be the live screenings from the Royal Opera House, the Royal Ballet, National Theatre, many of whom have already cancelled those live events. And we obviously have no control as to when they reschedule those activities, if indeed they ever get restaged at all. So we will be arranging refunds to ticket holders over the coming weeks, most likely in a chronological order. And we will get in touch with you if you've bought tickets to any live events to arrange reimbursement. Once we have a sense of when we can see the light at the end of the tunnel, we'll begin to plan the rescheduled films and rebook everyone into the new screenings. Doing it this way will mean that everyone gets to see that original film that they planned to watch, and it avoids us literally having to do hundreds of manual refunds. Obviously, for whatever reason, if you want to have a refund instead of waiting to reschedule to see a film, we will accommodate any request and will gladly arrange a refund. We will need you to contact us though, if you're in that category, with details of the screenings in question, your seat numbers, the date, etc. Of the actual film that you were going to see, and your account details so that we can arrange a bank transfer to you. We don't hold any financial information on file. For those of you that have expressed concern about the viability of the club and riding out this storm, I think it's important to stress that we do have a good financial footing with some reserves designed for contingencies. So we are not in immediate danger of folding as a business, as it were. However, we do have some staffing costs and fixed monthly outgoings. The bills to pay, the electrics, the rates, etc. We are doing our best to minimise unnecessary expenditure during this period of zero income, like many other businesses in the hospitality sector. So whilst we all remain fit and healthy, fingers crossed, we'll be monitoring the email at office@theregalcinema.org, office@theregalcinema.org. So please use that if you need to communicate with us, rather than using our telephone number, which may not be checked that frequently. We may not be manning the cinema office all the time. Many of us will be working remotely from home. So as I say, please use the email address, or you can go to the website, which will be operating, and use the contact us online form to send us a message, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Also, if you do see us at the cinema, the lights are on, we've been advised basically not to or to minimize face-to-face contact with members of the public. So much as we'd love to see you, we will have the sign on the door saying closed. We will cut back on the regularity of our newsletters, but we'll make sure you are kept informed of any developments and any kind of dates or deadlines that we have to work to. And we may well send out some film-related interesting stuff to keep us all occupied and interested during this period of uncertainty over the coming weeks or potentially months. So from Bridget, Sue and me, Brian, our chairman, and the rest of the FRCC committee, we want to thank you for your support. And I also want to make a very special mention and say a big thank you to our volunteers who've been absolutely incredibly supportive throughout the run-up to this crisis and the decision we've had to make. We are so lucky to have such a wonderful group of people that make the Fordingbridge Regal Cinema Club what it is. So thank you very much. And in the slightly modified words of that incredible Hollywood actor Arnold Schwarzenegger, we'll be back. Bye-bye. See you soon.